Travis Hunter just had one of the greatest games ever from a two-way player, over 100 yards receiving on offense, also played lockdown defense and had an interception from his cornerback position. But today on Tater Too Real, I'm going to keep it too real on why I believe Travis Hunter just changed the game. Stay tuned. When you look at the game this past Saturday from the Colorado Buffaloes, two players stood out the most, Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter. But the reason why I believe Travis Hunter just changed the game because he will be the first player ever to get drafted as a receiver and a cornerback. Because you cannot take a player's best assets away. He is a dominant receiver and he's a dominant corner. So I don't see why he cannot play that at the next level in the NFL. And whatever NFL team goes on to draft him will be getting two players in one. They'll get a Pro Bowl receiver and a Pro Bowl cornerback. And I believe going forward, you're going to see more of this in college football. Those fast, athletic kids that can play both sides of the ball, they're going to play both sides of the ball. And Deion Sanders is truly revolutionizing college football in a way in this sense because we never seen this before. Travis Hunter played 144 snaps. That is insane. And even at the end of the game, he looked it fresh and like he can keep going and keep playing. A lot of that has to do with the altitude in Colorado. Colorado is the highest state above sea level in America. And you can get some good cardio there. So I believe that played a factor also, but Travis Hunter went out there and played an unbelievable game. And I'm so interested to see this Colorado team going forward versus a USC, versus Oregon, versus those type of teams that have better athletes than TCU had. Because going into that game, I recently made a video before that game started that I believe Colorado was going to beat TCU. Basically based off the talent level. Colorado has more talent across the board. So I believe going into that game that Colorado was going to win. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm just telling you facts. But going against USC and Oregon and Utah, those are going to be more interesting games. So I cannot wait to see this Colorado team going forward. Right now, Colorado has two Heisman Trophy candidates, Shedeur Sanders as well. And I definitely don't want to leave Shedeur Sanders out of this mix because Shedeur Sanders not only proved everyone in the country wrong, Shedeur Sanders proved that he's good enough to go in the first round of the NFL draft. Now, there are a lot of analysts talking now thinking that he is as good as Caleb Williams, if not better. I'm going to stop the bus on you right there because Caleb Williams has put in more work at the Division I level. He done it at Oklahoma. He won the Heisman Trophy last year at USC. So I'm not going to go ahead and just say Shedeur Sanders is better than Caleb Williams off of one game. So I will say this also. USC in Colorado plays this month on the 30th, September 30th to be exact, and it's going to be very, very interesting. If Shedeur Sanders is able to go out there and throw for 300, 400 yards, 500 yards again, 2 or 3 touchdowns, he will be in the driver's seat for the Heisman Trophy. Now, how crazy would it be if Deion Sanders actually leads Colorado to the playoffs or New Year's Six Bowl in his first year? If Deion Sanders is able to pull something like that off in year one, the floodgates to Colorado will be absolutely open. You're going to start seeing a lot of these top high school recruits decommit from the Ohio States, the Clemsons, the Floridas of the world, and reconsider their options about Colorado because Deion Sanders just showed the world an exciting, explosive brand of football. The offense is very fun to watch. They have a lot of playmakers, a lot of speed. The defense is fun to watch. And I'm not going to lie, guys. I kind of doubted this Colorado team this year. I'll be the first to say that. Even though I did pick them to beat TCU, but guys, Colorado is one of the biggest storylines in recent college football history, and it's going to be an exciting year. This is your boy Tater Too Real, where we always keep it too what? Too real. Holla.